The 1915 genocide grieves on all Armenian bones and to this date still leaves horrible scars on the soul and body of our nation, as well as on the soul of body of humanity at large, including Turkey. 107 years ago, the Ottoman Empire carried out the planned execution and deportation of the Armenian population. There is nothing new in stating that genocide is the ultimate crime against humanity. But even with just a cursory glance, the details of the horrific crime are self-evident for one to see. It is with deep concern that I state that the genocidal policies towards Armenians, including the cultural genocide, are still underway. The continuous Azerbaijani-Turkish aggressions against Artsakh and the ongoing threats, as well as the statements of the aggressors themselves, show that the objective of the extermination of the Armenian people has not been abandoned, and that is more relevant than ever.
It's important that this never happens with everything else happening globally. I think it's important for people to remember, condemn, and in our case, of course, still trying to get recognition from the perpetrators, in this case, the successor of the Ottoman Empire, Turkey. We say never again, but it happened in Rwanda, right? So it keeps reoccurring. And we just need to put a stop to it and make sure that we remember and we make sure that we condemn and punish the perpetrators.
We've seen multiple times that genocides have occurred, and even as we see in the world today, there are unfortunately still cases that could be qualified as genocide. So, whereas the purpose is to remember and not to repeat, but sometimes, unfortunately, we still see repetition.
Every year we gather to remember the Armenian community and what happened with the genocide. They are an inspiration because year after year they remember what happened, but they stand up. They stand up for their values, they stand up for what's right, and the Liberal Party will always be an ally to the community. And the stories are amazing. I was just talking to Aida, it's just amazing stories, and we are richer as a group because we have the Armenian community. We talk a lot about Armenian community in Montreal, but they were also, when they came originally at the beginning of the century, there were a lot of them going in different regions of Quebec as well. So the intricacies are huge. They've lived in Le Laurentide, they've been in other places, in Estrie. So the depth of the history is phenomenal.
Well, we have a lot of close friends, volunteers who are part of the Armenian community who ran with Movement Montreal during the last election. And we care about history, we care about Montrealers, and we care about creating more awareness around the Armenian genocide. Throughout World War I and even prior to that, there was devastation in the Armenian community, and we want to show our support and that we have not forgotten, and we want to continue to support the Armenian community right here in Montreal up until this very day.